Can I get a hell yeah? Talladega Superspeedway. The danger zone has arrived as we'll be simulating the Jack Links 500 at Talladega here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Clabel, here at Talladega Superspeedway to simulate the NR2003 race here at Talladega Superspeedway. We got ourselves an amazing field here today, but thankfully on the pole here tonight is going to be the one and only Zane Smith. Zane Smith got the pole earlier this afternoon and will probably eat shit in tonight's race, but we're going to have to see how it goes. He starts from the front row. Then we got my pick for tonight's race. It's the one, it's the only, it's Chase Briscoe. Why am I picking him to win? Because he's my favorite driver. I don't care what you have to say. He's going to win. Then you got last year's winner, Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick won this race last year. The last time a repeat winner won at this racetrack was Jeff Gordon in 2005. Can he do it today? We're going to have to see as we are here at the racetrack live at Talladega. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get started here just shortly in about 4 minutes time. We're going to be rolling off the engines. We're going to be going boogie, and it's going to be fantastic here tonight. How is everyone doing tonight? It has been a hot minute since we've done a race here, but we are in for a fun night here today. We got ourselves 39 drivers vying to win here at Talladega Superspeedway, and honestly, you can really take your pick, and anyone could possibly win this race here tonight. As I mentioned before, I'm going to pick Chase Briscoe to win this thing, but hell, you never know what could happen. Zane Smith got the pole earlier today. Kyle Busch alongside. Looking very spicy front row. JJ Yaley, yeah, he's starting dead last, 39th, but hey, we could have a lot of shenanigans happen here tonight to cause a lot of chaos. And that's honestly what we want here today. We got two stages here tonight, lap 60 and lap 120. I will need to throw those cautions manually, just so that we can get those good and going. Gonna make sure we got everything ready to go for better cautions. We got race back to cautions. We got disabled cautions. We got disabled collisions under the pit road and under the caution. Then we got modern double file restarts, of course, as we are less than 2.5 minutes away from the command being fired here, and we're going to go green for 188 laps around here at Talladega Superspeedway. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. We're going to have ourselves a fun night of racing. I'm going to go ahead and look at the chat. JC, good to see you, my man. Magma Dudes, hello. John Riggs, welcome back. Wegner Racer, you as well. What If, good to see you, my friend. Murph was here as well. It's going to be an interesting race, to say the least. Really, it's going to be a battle of survival of the fittest. As you guys know, survival of the fittest, the big key here. Xander Jeffrey, Embarkation Day. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. But we got ourselves one hell of a night of racing, and we are almost good to go. We're just going to keep this going until we get some more folks in here. We're going to have live replays and everything for you, as well as a live ticker, so then no one falls behind on what's happening here tonight. It's going to be fantastic racing. Over-under for cautions, I'm going to say about 6, maybe 5. We're going to have to see who's going to cause the big one. Probably Logano. But the testing of this track, it was incredible racing. We may not have a caution. We will have those stage cautions at lap 60 and lap 120, just to spice things up. Plus, we'll have the stage results for those that miss it on the little scroll there on the bottom right. Also, if you guys would like to, we're still gathering some funds for my dad's GoFundMe if you guys are interested in that, or you can use the tip in the description as well to help out in that regard. But hey, you guys just being here is enough support for me. So if you just want to stay tuned, enjoy some good racing here tonight, you have found the right place, because we are going to be going for quite a while. Hopefully we'll get this done by midnight. I extended it to 1 o'clock in the Discord. But we shall see. Also, yes, Clabel Bucks are back. That means if you'd like to gamble during today's race and redeem some things, you can as well. So as you can see, we got some Clabel Bucks there from Xander Jeffrey in the chat. He's already ready to go. He's ready to spend them Clabel Bucks. And honestly, I do not blame him. We got ourselves fantastic racing.
Drivers, start your engines.
Underway as we speak. As Zane Smith is going to roll us off the pit lane in just a second, as there is the Toyota Camry pace car. And here is your starting lineup for today's race here at Talladega. We got Kyle Busch and Zane Smith in row 1 with Joey Logano and Ryan Preece in row 2. Austin Dillon and Chris Buescher in row 3 with Austin Cindric, Josh Berry, the Penske teammate of Ryan Blaney, and Ty Gibbs rounding out your top 10. Then we got Christopher Bell next to Cold Custard. Then we got Dennis Hamilton next to Maggle McDowell. Then we got the Todd Father himself next to Bill Byron. Then my pick for today's race, Disco Chase Briscoe next to Alex Bomid. Then we got AJ Humdinger next to Bubba Wallace. Then Ty Dill next to Brad Popowski with Terrible Herbst next to Daniel Swervez. Then we got Racism himself next to Tyler Redpanis. Then we got Noah Gagson next to Carson Hovercar. Then we got John Hunter Nimitruck next to Chase from the same place as that guy from Dawsonville. I don't know his name. But then behind them is Chicken Alfredo next to Ross Chastain. Then behind them is avid women respecter Cody Ware and the one and only That Jokes Boy of Eric Jones. Then we got Ricky Stenhouse Jr., or Shithouse as we like to call him, next to Hamburger. Then we got Justin Haley next to Blowjob McLeod. And rounding out the field here today in NASCAR is Mr. J.J. Yaley. We got ourselves a stacked field, and we got 188 laps to determine a winner. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be me losing my voice over the course of 3 hours. But you know what? It's going to be incredible. And damn it, I am ready for you all to join us. As the pace car is into the pit road, Zane Smith and Kyle Busch are going to lead us to the green flag for 188 laps around here at Talladega Superspeedway. Who will survive? Who will claim the checkered flag? The green flag is underway here at Talladega Superspeedway for the Jack Links 500. Your front row sitters have already fallen out of line as Joey Logano moves to the front point. Down the back straightaway, Austin Dillon to his inside as Austin Cindric trying to get to the inside going into turn 3 and 4. He's got Ty Gibbs on his outside, though, trying to let him know, hey, I'm right here. As Zane Smith and Kyle Busch are now next to each other, 3 wide throughout the pack as Austin Cindric on the bottom lane. He's got help from Ty Gibbs as they come off of turn 4. Gibbs going to try to go to the inside. As they come off a turn 3 and 4 into the tri-oval, Austin Cindric trying to throw a block, and it looks like he's going to succeed in that factor, as Austin Cindric is going to lead lap 1 here in the Jack Leaks 500 here at Talladega. Make sure the ticker's working. Yes, there we go. Ticker is good to go. We are good for some great racing here tonight. 188 of those. As Ryan Blaney to the inside. He's got Bill Byron behind him as they go down the back straightaway, as we go down the sideways view. Bill Byron on the inside, getting a huge run. He's got help. Oh, the ticker's not on? Oh, I fucked it. I'm sorry. There we go. Hang on. We're good. We fucked it. We're good to go. You can't have a Clabel live stream without fucking it. As here comes Chris Buescher to the inside, but he's got Cold Custer all over that booty, as it looks like Bill Byron is going to lead lap number 2 there as they are going on the Clabel copter cam going into turn 1 and 2. Chris Buescher, he's got a lot of help there from his Ford teammate there of Cold Custard as they go down the back straightaway. There's Kyle Busch, fell back after that first start. After the initial start on the outside lane, he's trying to make himself a little bit of a charge. He's got help from Maggle McDowell's. Maggle's trying to get to his inside as they go into turn 3 and 4. Buescher holding his line. And he's going to be able to hold that lead as Cole Custer right behind him as they are single file throughout the pack. Buescher's going to lead another one as they are nearly 4 wide throughout the pack. You'll notice Chicken Alfredo in the middle of that Alfredo mess right there on the top side. Logano, who led lap 1, he has already fell back quite a lot of spots. Oh, Daniel Suarez into the wall. Problems for Daniel Suarez. Cold Custard, he's into the lead now. And Buescher trying to get that lead back. Kyle Busch following in the wings, and here comes Racism. Kyle Larson with Hamburger right behind him. As there's the Todd father making his way. Ooh, nearly cleared himself on J.J. Yaley. Who'da thunk it? J.J. Yaley into the top 10 here on lap number 5. And once again, friendly reminder, stages are at lap 60 and 120, so they're gonna have to pit if we do not get a yellow, because the fuel run here at Talladega is 33 to 39 laps on a full tank of Sunoco racing fuel, and we're really going to have to see if these guys want to push it, if they want to try and save it, but definitely a lot of passing going on as here comes Justin Haley. As we had a car in the outside wall back here. That is Maggle McDowell in the Go Bowling car. Chase Briscoe going to try to go to his inside. And there's Chase Elliott. Oh, get a little loose off the trial, but there he's able to correct himself as they are battling towards the front. 3 wide of the top spot. Here comes Justin Haley in the Chili's mobile. Another car on the outside wall. That's Kyle Busch this time around. And oh, he gets a little bit of help from J.J. Yaley. Almost got into Josh Berry and almost collected the field down the back straightaway, as now there is a little bit of a breakaway here in this pack, starting back here with Zane Smith, your pole sitter. Another car on the outside wall. That's BJ McLeod, blowjob himself. As we move back towards the front, Justin Haley still leads. Ty Gibbs into second as they are nearly 4 wide. They are 4 wide as they go down into turn 1 and 2. Another guy in the wall, just mentioned him, Shane Van Gisbergen into the outside wall. Kyle Busch riding that wall once again. Hover car nearly 4 wide. You see the JGR teammates of Briscoe and Bell getting into a little bit of touch in here. Hocevar into the outside wall just a tiny little bit as they come off of turn 4. Justin Haley moves himself into the top position, but Austin Dillon not far behind. As here comes Kyle Larson, side by side with Noah Gragson. These two are very familiar with not causing any controversy in the NASCAR community. Speaking of no controversy, here comes Chris Buescher. As there's a little bit of a breakaway going on here. AJ Allmendinger is now in the rear of this pack. As now Austin Dillon goes to the inside. He wants to take the lead away from Justin Haley as Ty Gibbs runs up the track just a tiny little bit. Bill Byron, the leader of that second pack, trying to lure his way back towards the front of that field. As currently, as of this moment, no cars except Kyle Busch, who grinded that outside wall. He's currently in last, but ironically enough, his teammate, Austin Dillon, in the front spot that last time around. But Chris Buescher is going to come around and take the lead away from him, as we are already 9 laps through the Jack Links 500 here on the Clabel YouTube channel. If you are enjoying today's simulation, make sure to like and subscribe. As, ooh, Justin Haley gets a little tight. That may cause Austin Dillon to get the outside wall. He checks up so he doesn't get the wall. As now Chicken Alfredo, who'd have thunk it? The pasta himself to the front of the field here at Talladega. Started towards the rear. And he just wants to make a name for himself, as they are nearly 4 wide. That's Austin Dillon, Joey Logano, a little bit of beef there from Richmond last season. As Alfredo, they're 2 wide, they're 3 wide. He's starting to pull a little bit of a gap from the field. I don't know how the fuck he's doing it, but he's doing it. Kyle Busch all by himself off of turn 2. He'll probably be the first lap car they catch here in today's race. Larson on the bottom lane. There's Cindric. Austin Cindric, so good at these super speedway tracks. Kyle Larson, you can definitely not say that. Larson, just a history of bad luck at these racetracks, but could that spell break today? He's currently in P2, as here comes Hamburger on the inside. Logano going to force his way into another 4-wide situation. That includes basically a Ford sandwich right there. You got Gregson, Buescher, and that's Cindric in the outside wall. Tyler Reddick going to try and get away from him. Chicken Alfredo. You didn't think it was going to happen, but he is leading laps here in the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega. We will be right back after a commercial break here in the Jack Links 500. You're not going to miss a thing, as we're going to go NASCAR nonstop. As it fucked it. All right, hang on. We'll go NASCAR nonstop right now.
The brand new burger you can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, but... Yeah, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Jared the Subway guy, and this is my story. Young guy eats too much junk food and gains a lot of weight. Guy changes his life by eating at Subway twice a day and walking a lot. Guy loses over 200 pounds and keeps weight off for 17 years. Guy now has 2 kids, and even more reason to pass on better eating habits to young people everywhere. This is my story. Ready to write yours? Subway. Eat fresh.
Welcome back to Talladega. Chicken Alfredo doing a good job leading this field still, as we are already 14 laps through, nearly a quarter through stage 1 here today at Talladega. Chicken Alfredo doing a good job managing the lines, doing the best that he can to hold off a hard-charging Joey Logano, as the field has kind of strung together here, nearly single file all the way through, As we're just going to go through some of these guys. As we mentioned, Kyle Busch, 18 seconds off the pace, all in a different zip code. He may go a lap down. BJ McLeod nearly lost the draft while we were on nonstop, but he has gathered it together. Ryan Preece towards the back half of this field. And on his outside is Bubba Wallace, trying to do a decent job here. As you can see, the field pretty much already single file throughout. Some moves, including Justin Haley. He's going to get to the inside of Daniel Suarez, as Logano trying to keep close to the 62, try and pull a move if he can. He's got the GOAT Ty Dillon behind him. And then Chris Buescher still in 5th, as that will be Alfredo's 5th lap led here today. No one else has led more than 2. As he's already off to a good start here in the Jack Links 500. As they're just slowly but surely pulling away. Not much to write home about, but anything can happen here. There is tons of laps left in this race. And all it really takes is a bunch of these guys being like, hey, why the fuck are we letting Chicken Alfredo lead this shit? Shouldn't we lead this shit? And then the race may change for the better. We shall see. But as of this moment, Chicken Alfredo currently dominating here at Talladega. That is going to be a 6th lap led of the night. And your Xfinity fastest lap of the race so far goes to Ty Dillon with a 48.292. He has been very quick so far today. There's a little bit of Jocelyn back in the pack. We got 3 wide situation here. We got the Monster Energy cars together in a little bit of a line here. We got the Beast, we got the regular Monster, and then we got another regular Monster. We got Monster Light right here with Riley Herbst. As Austin Dillon has been trying for laps to get underneath Joey Logano, but Logano is just, he's just not having it. Logano is just, he's fine with chilling where he is. He's in a comfortable spot, and he's just going to do what he can to maintain this little gap here. As Chris Buescher, I mean, we've talked about him so many times so far in this race, and that's just because he just knows what he is doing. He's putting himself at the front. He's not scared. Austin Dillon again trying a move. Can he possibly get to the inside of Logano? Logano does run a little bit of a higher line, and Austin Dillon is going to get to the inside of Joey Logano. The question is, can he clear him? And I think he will. He's got help from Chris Buescher, as now Austin Dillon moves into that 2nd spot. He's trying to chase down Chicken Alfredo, who is, I mean, that Alfredo's pretty saucy, because he is just putting on an absolute domination here. As here comes Chris Buescher trying to get to the inside. Alfredo has now led 8 laps here tonight. Austin Dillon, he's trying to lead his 2nd. Ty Dillon, the first one in this little gap that has not led a lap so far. Logano making slight moves, as there's Denny Hamlin. He is the last car in this pack. It was BJ McLeod, but now Denny Hamlin looks like he may be out of the pack. Chase Briscoe all the way towards the back here. These guys may be saying, you know, to themselves, you know what, it's too early. I really don't want to get myself into anything. So why not just chill here in the back, wait until those pit stops. And speaking of pit stops, we are only about 15, 20 laps away from green flag pit stops here at Talladega. You'd think they'd already fuck it by now, but nope. They're charging hard. As Austin trying to sneak by Anthony Alfredo. And now Buescher to the inside. Chris Buescher being big dick, and he may have some help here from Shane Van Gisbergen. You wouldn't think that SVG would be doing a good job at a plate track, but he is making his way slowly but surely through this field. Started towards that latter half of the field in the 30s. But he's already put himself in P4 And the same can be said about Chicken Alfredo. He has dominated this first early bit of the race. 10 laps led already for Chicken Alfredo. Austin Dillon and that Chevy Alliance just working really well together. Old teammates together here with Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano. Cole Custer trying to make something work on that inside, trying to get underneath Justin Haley. As Chris Buescher gets a good run going into turn 3 and 4. SVG up the racetrack. And now you got the RFK guys all together. You got Buescher, you got Brad. You have to search a good ways to find Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece currently running in that 36th position. Very far away from the pack. I don't think he'll go a lap down if we do have some pit stops. But not the best spot if this race does go green for a good while. It's now Chris Buescher trying once again. And he may get a run. He's going to have help from Brad. But no, Austin, just a good run going into turn 3 and 4 to be able to hold that spot. The sex machine, Lawless Allen, that's right. As the RFK guys still working together here as they're going to come across the line. Lap 23 of 188 here today at Talladega. And it's all going to be about who makes the move. And here is what we were talking about. Lap traffic. Kyle Busch scraped the wall a couple times. Has damage on that right front for sure. Looks a little slow. Last time around, Kyle Busch was about 10 miles an hour slower than the field. And can the field navigate properly around Kyle Busch, as they are going to get to him here in a matter of seconds, I bet, as they're going so much faster. And could this come into the fortune of Austin Dillon? As you know, Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch, teammates at RCR. They do have a little bit of an allegiance with Beard. Let's see if anything can happen here, as they're probably going to catch Kyle coming off of turn number 4. Austin moves to the top side. That's going to open the door for Chris Buescher, but Buescher gets a little bit in there, and here comes Chris Buescher. He is tired of seeing these guys lead, but is he going to get stuck behind Kyle Busch? That is the question. Kyle going to slow up those guys a little bit on the outside. Kyle's going to block the bottom, tie Dillon to the inside. Kyle holding his line as they are now nearly 4 wide as they go into turn 3 and 4. This is going to slow down the field quite a bit, as that's going to put Chris Buescher into the wall. Kyle saying to himself, yeah, you know what? You guys might as well join us. You might as well join me by hitting that wall. I got to have brethren somehow. As now Austin Cindric, the one guy only stuck behind Kyle Busch. Kyle moves to the outside. That's going to leave clean air for any lead lap cars that want to get by. As that has allowed Austin Dillon and Chicken Alfredo to slowly inch away even further. As now Brad moves into third. Chris Buescher drops back a good bit this time around. Definitely outside the top 10. I do apologize for not looking at the chat. I'd like to thank Tim NASCAR, Man Dude. Who else have I not said hi to? Commander, hello. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. Hang on, let me just pull this up. Lapis, I don't know if Lapis is here, but thank you. Nosh Carr, thank you for joining us. As my voice is already starting to go away, but you know what? We're going to be okay. As we got a battle of the yellow cars here. Joey Logano and the Todd father trying to battle each other over that third position. Already 27 laps through This 188 lap race here at Talladega, nearly halfway through stage 1. As here is the battle for 30, give or take 38th. Little mini pack here. Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, BJ McLeod, Josh Berry, and Ryan Preece. I don't know. I don't think they'll go a lap down if we have a caution. Or if we have green flag pit stops and get to the end. But Chicken Alfredo doing a nice job managing this field. As Brad Keselowski going to try and dive to the inside. Todd Father going to cut him off once again. As here's a newcomer to the top of this field. It's Carson Hocevar, Hovercar as I like to call him, into P5. He's got Swervez right behind him. As Gill into the inside. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Ooh. Man, dude, I absolutely robbed you of that super chat. I'm so sorry. Are there NR ratings up to date? Yes. At least to my specifications. They are up to date according to my... according to what I wanted. to put it simply. As now the Todd Father is going to try and work his way through this field. Jeremy Isley, good to see you, my friend. Ryan Preece now moving into that 38th position. Hey man, Chicken Alfredo, man, it's that fucking, you know who drove the 62 car earlier this season? Yeah, that's right, Austin Hill. He got it from Austin Hill. As soon as Austin Hill enters the car, he just unleashes steroids on anyone who gets into the car. Although I think Austin was in the car last year, not this year. No, Tim, I have not seen that. Swervez is going to move to the inside. As we are just laps away from green flag pit stops here at Talladega.
Kyle Petty thinks Commander is incredible because they have donated $17.17 through Super Chat.
Chris Boucher. Well, Chris Boucher, thank you, Commander, for the $17.17. By the way, hang on, I actually forgot to do something. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm just going to put it here anyways. So if we are able to raise... Hang on. This is mainly like funeral expenses, but if we have, here we go. An error occurred, you can suck my ass. There we go. If we get 10 $2 super chats, I will take a shot of Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Why? Because why not? Maybe I should up it more. I'm kind of scared. We'll see. Anyways, let's go back Boogie. Also, hi, Bumblebee. I don't know if I said hi. Correct. A shot out of a shot glass.
Kyle thinks Commander is incredible because they have donated $2 through Super Chat. Here's one.
All right, you know what? Here's the rule. It has to be by different people. Oh, this is outrageous.
That's incredible.
Kyle Petty thinks Bumblebee 48 Honeybee is incredible because they have donated $2 through Super Chat.
I'm fucked, aren't I? Oh my lord. I knew I'd regret this, man. But you know what? It's okay. I don't gotta do it until I don't gotta do it until after the race, hopefully. But the real question I have to ask all of you guys here, and if you haven't liked the stream already, you are being fraudulent. How the hell is Chicken Alfredo putting on such a masterclass of Superspeedway intelligence? He has led 22 laps in a row. He is putting on an ass whooping never thought before. And honestly, it's incredible to watch. What ticker is this? It's the one that I created. If you'd like to check out my channel, I made a video showcasing it earlier. It will be made available hopefully soon. I'm putting together a release for it. Am I gay? Oh, this is absolutely outrageous. As they are near, they're getting racy now. They know them pit stops are coming here shortly, and they're starting to get racy. 3 wide. As now Chris Buescher, he moves himself into the second spot. I think Commander basically is wanting him to get that spot.
Kyle Petty thinks Cyber Brad is incredible because they have donated $2 through Super Chat. Brad Keselowski will win this race.
I hope he wins this race. Brad should win this race tomorrow, but I don't think he will. As we got pit stops, Austin Cindric, the first one to come down. We got green flag pit stops here at Talladega. Cindric, the first one down, followed by Cold Custard. Then you got Austin Dillon, Daniel Suarez, and you got Tyler Redpenis. As the field has definitely split apart just a little bit. More guys down the pit lane. Josh Berry, Ryan Preece, Chase Briscoe, Blowjob McLeod, Chase Elliott. Could we possibly have more as we go into turn 3 and 4 with our leader, Chicken Alfredo? Buescher moves up the racetrack. And Chicken Alfredo is going to come down the pit lane with Joey Logano and Shane Van Gisbergen. Slow stop there. Alfredo had to slow down for his box. Ty Dillon down there as well. Bill Byron, Zane Smith, Eric Jokes, Stenhouse. There's Kyle Busch 1 lap down still. More drivers down the pit lane. Justin Haley is your leader in this big pack as they go down the back straightaway. Tiger the Clown, good to see you too, my friend. As Tyler Reddick is going to hold up the Todd father, but he may be pitting this time, so it may not matter all that much. And that is correct. He will be pitting this time by as to why he stuck to that inside line. And I think Todd just fucking sped. I think he just did. We shall see. But Haley's still your leader. Haley has not pit. Brad is in second. Hocevar in third. Unsure who is going to be virtual P1. Yes, the AI can get speeding penalties. They can get black flags. As now Brad moves to the inside. He's probably going to come down the pit lane this time. Wanted to get around him, and Justin Haley's probably going to stay out an extra lap. No, Justin Haley is going to give that lead to Brad Keselowski as he's going to pit this time by. As Michael fucking McDowell just sped by fucking everybody. I think Michael McDowell just has, he can just do that. I'm glad that the one thing I didn't test was the fucking pit road entries. That's awesome. As Riley Herbst. Ooh, problems for Herbst. He's really slow. Could he be out of gas? He is out of gas. Riley Herbst is out of fuel. And can he make it back to the pit lane? He stayed out an extra lap, trying to maybe lead a lap, even though there's no such thing as laps led bonus points. And he has ran himself out of gas. So the first driver besides Kyle Busch to have problems is Terrible Herbst. As this may be the lead pack right here. I don't think Chastain is the leader. It's going to be right here, Maggle McDowell, as he comes up on a couple other drivers. As it might be Kyle Larson in the top spot. Herbst trying to make it back to the pit lane. He is really slow. Could it be Ross Chastain, the leader? It might be Ross. Could Ross Chastain, who is all by himself, be our race leader? We shall see. It's going to load any second. It is not Ross Chastain. It is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson leads here at Talladega after the first run of pit stops. And they probably won't have to pit again as the stage break is at lap 60. As Chastain currently on the lead lap, but he definitely is going to get past us. Here comes Riley Herbst. He has just made it back to the pit lane. And Terrible Herbst probably not going to be in contention to win this one. As here comes the field. Ooh, Chastain nearly throws a really shitty block. But Kyle Larson is going to take the lead here after that cycle of pit stops here in the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega. We'll be back in just a second for another commercial break. Only 20 laps to go, 21 laps to go here in stage number 1. We'll be right back.
You can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, but... Yeah, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Jared the Subway guy, and this is my story. Young guy eats too much junk food and gains a lot of weight. Guy changes his life by eating at Subway twice a day and walking a lot. Guy loses over 200 pounds and keeps weight off for 17 years. Guy now has 2 kids, and even more reason to pass on better eating habits to young people everywhere. This is my story. Ready to write yours? Subway. Eat fresh.
No, you're going to have no more of that burger that you can fuck as Kyle Larson, still your leader here at the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega, but they are going to have some lap traffic in just a little bit. That is Riley Herbst, who we just saw ran out of fuel. Larson has now led his 5th lap of the race, but now Daniel Suarez trying to close in, get the lap led here, as they are going to catch Riley Herbst in a matter of moments here, as Bubba Wallace has ran out of fuel. Could have more people running out of gas, not putting enough gas in the tank. And that includes Bubba Wallace. I don't even think he'll make it back to the pit lane. Yeah, he is stopping on the racetrack. Could that bring out the caution? Nope, he is going to teleport back to the pit lane, so that will not bring out the caution here today. But what possibly could bring out the caution is this man right here, Riley Herbst. Just pitted. Could he throw a shitty block? Oh, he almost did. Almost threw a shitty block, but not as shitty, as Herbst somewhat gets out of the way, as now Kyle Larson still maintaining this lead. Once again, for those that are just joining us, the stage breaks for tonight's race are at lap 60 and 120. So we are less than 20 laps to go from that stage break. And really what you want to keep your eye on right now is Ryan Preece and Denny Hamlin, if we do not get a caution. They should have done that, Commander. You're right. If Ross Chastain can pull some shit out of his ass and possibly get back to Larson and Suarez, he could possibly not go a lap down. He is currently the free pass car. As we got a pass for the lead, Daniel Suarez gets underneath Kyle Larson, as they are now 3 wide for that second spot. Chris Buescher is all over the back bumper of Suarez. Is he going to possibly try to make a move going into turn 3 and 4? John Riggs, I hate to tell you, but Fanta has not come on to sponsor us in any capacity. It's kind of upsetting. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. And Chris Buescher is not going to lose one here today. He's going to try to go to the inside of Suarez as they go into the tri-oval. And Buescher going to peek his nose in there and not going to work there. He's going to have to maintain that second spot. As Kyle Larson, the guy who just led moments ago, has already dropped back a couple positions. He's back to 10th. Thank you. As here comes Joey Logano once again. I mean, you can't go anywhere at a plate track without mentioning Joey Logano. Logano is going to be the guy that you need to keep an eye out for. But another person you should keep an eye out for is Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell, a lap away from winning this race last year until he got turned. As Bubba Wallace, after magically teleporting back to the pit lane, he is coming off the pit lane. Could he possibly be stupid and LePage the field? We shall see. As he comes off the pit lane, he's going to merge. And can Michael McDowell get out of the way? And yes, they can. Good work from the leaders to get by Bubba Wallace, the lap car. But that may just cost Daniel Suarez the leader. Does Kyle Larson want to go back to the lead as they're nearly 3 wide going to the tri-oval? Larson squeezing it in there, trying to take the lead back from Michael McDowell, but McDowell able to lead that lap. Will he be able to come down and clear Larson? Yes, he will. Michael McDowell to the top of the board here in the Jack Links 500. His first lap led all day. As here is Preece, Hamlin, and Barry. I think they'll be fine. I don't think they'll go a lap down. It'll be close, But, you know, guys like, you know, Chase Briscoe, BJ McLeod, Allmendinger, they will not go a lap down. But Ross Chastain, we thought he'd be able to keep up with these guys. He is not. He's probably going to be our lucky dog unless some shenanigans happen late. As Michael McDowell leading with 12 laps to go in stage 1. And now Larson powering his way by McDowell once again, and now Kyle Larson retakes the top spot. But now can Chris Buescher make something happen trying to get to the inside of Kyle Larson going into turn 3 and 4? But he's got a little bit of problems as he's got SVG making it 3 wide going into the turn 3 and 4, and he's got help from Cold Custard. Shane Van Gisbergen wanting to lead some laps here at Talladega as they're 3 wide behind him for the lead for second. SVG's going to lead a lap here at Talladega as they are 3 by 3 trying to work their way to SVG to get the lead. And make that 4 wide. That's Chris Buescher on the top side. He's going to get the wall again. And that just may cost Buescher a chance of maybe getting some stage points here. As now Bubba Wallace to the inside of Shane. As they're starting to get racy now. They got 10 laps to go this time by for stage 1. Irving boy Ethan, welcome. What have you missed so far? You've only missed a couple things. Bubba Wallace and Riley Herbst both ran out of gas. Bubba is not your leader. It is actually Daniel Suarez. Riley is currently 2 laps down. Bubba is 4 laps down. He got teleported back to the pit lane. And the early portions of this race dominated by Chicken Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo running really well. But right now, it's Daniel Suarez at the front of this field as he's going to come around to take 9 laps to go in stage number 1. But he's got Michael McDowell behind him. Michael McDowell is hungry. He wants some redemption for last season. Is he going to try to go to the inside? Could Bubba hold Suarez up going into 1? As Austin Dillon moves himself back into that 3rd spot. Austin Dillon has led a good chunk of laps here today. At least, well, it seemed like he's led a good chunk of laps, but he spent most of that first stint behind Chicken Alfredo. Dillon only 1 lap led, as now Bubba is going to cost Suarez the lead here, as now McDowell's going to try and get to the inside of Bubba. Little bit of beef between all 3 of these guys, Bubba, McDowell, and Suarez, mostly from McDowell. As Michael McDowell is going to take us to 8 laps to go here in stage 1, as he's going to try to get to the inside going into turn 1. Not going to happen that time. Austin Dillon is just going to chill there. And Austin, that's really what he needs. He needs some stage points. Will Talladega crowd throw beer cans at Byron? It really depends on who he beats. If he beats Chase Elliott, probably. As here is the race that you want to keep an eye on. Denny Hamlin, Ryan Preece, and Josh Berry. These guys are currently on the lead lap, but possibly could be lapped by this lead pack if they get up to speed. And right now, Ross Chastain is in that lucky dog spot. He's right here. Kyle Busch nowhere to be found. He is definitely not going to get that lucky dog spot. He's right back here with Alex Bowman and Cody Ware. As we have 6 laps to go, we're going to go through the field just a tiny little bit. Michael McDowell is your leader. Austin Dillon is in 2nd. Cold Custard in 3rd, under threat by Riley Herbst, the lap car. And then Bubba Wallace, another lap car. Then you got Chicken Alfredo and Chris Buescher. And that's your top 5 right there. Then you got Shane Van Gisbergen, Daniel Suarez. There's Kyle Larson. He's able to get by Austin, or he's actually able to lose some spots there as Austin Cindric moves up maybe a spot or two as Joey Logano drops down from 5th. He's going to drop down, it looks like, to that 10th position. Tyler Reddick, he is in 11th. In 12th, it's Ty Gibbs. 13th is Bill Byron, with 14th being Brad Keselowski. Ross Chastain is a lap down. Then in 15th, it's the Todd Father with Ty Dillon on his outside. Then you got Eric Jokes trying to make it 3 wide going into turn 1 and 2. Haven't talked about Ryan Blaney all that much except for the start. Slowly but surely pack racing here as there's Stenhouse. He's towards the back of this field. Then you got Bell, Elliott, Busch, who is a lap down. Then you got Cody Ware and Alex Bowman, BJ McLeod, Chase Briscoe, and AJ Allmendinger. And then, as we mentioned before, these 3 goobers trying to stay on the lead lap. The leaders have hit the start-finish line. That is Barry Hamlin and Preece. And then the first car a lap down once again is still Ross Chastain. Doesn't look like anyone else is going to get there unless these leaders catch these 3 goobers. And we're going to have to see as we have less than 5 laps to go in stage number 1. As now they're going to go 3 wide through the trioval for that second spot. The middle lane has looked really good and able to hold that spot. But now Bubba, he wants to make it 4 wide. But Michael McDowell holding his own. He's got 4 laps to hang on. And as you can see, the 2311 drivers working together on that bottom line. If they can just gain a lap back, that would definitely be beneficial. Because, you know, they could take the wave around, stay out, do what they have to do. As Michael McDowell going to hit 3 laps to go here in stage number 1. Just kind of scouring through the field, seeing if anyone possibly thinking about going down the pit lane. As now Michael McDowell has the best thing he could see in his mirror right now. He's got 2 drivers a lap down blocking him from Austin Dillon in second. But Bubba gonna try and go to the bottom. This could hurt McDowell in the end, as that's going to put Bubba, instead of being 4 laps down, he's going to go down to 3 laps down. Does Herbst want to go down with him? And he does. Riley Herbst to the bottom. As now Michael McDowell with 2 laps to go to win this stage. As the 2 lappers being really smart, getting a lap back each. And if they can just slowly pull away, that'll be definitely beneficial. As now Daniel Suarez side by side with Michael McDowell as they go down the back straightaway. He's got help from Ryan Preece. Or that's Cold Custer. I'm fucking it. And Suarez trying to put Riley Herbst a lap down as he is going to come off a turn number 4. And he is going to come around to see the white flag here in stage 1. Custer all over the back bumper. As, he's going to have to check up just a tiny little bit to not run over Suarez. White flag in the air here in stage number 1. Kyle Larson able to get by Michael McDowell as well, as Riley Herbst not going to get that extra lap back. Can Bubba Wallace survive for a couple more turns? These guys will not go a lap down. They'll be able to save their laps here. Suarez to the bottom. And that is going to hurt Bubba Wallace deeply as they come off a turn 4. These guys are going to be able to make it to the start-finish line. They will not have to worry about going a lap down here, as the caution is going to be put in the air as they race back to the stage. Daniel Suarez wins stage number 1 here at Talladega. Suarez, Larson, Logano, McDowell, Buscher, Cindric, Alfredo, Dillon, SVG, and Cole Custer. Your top 10 to round out stage number 1. Your lucky dog is going to be Ross Chastain. As we're going to go ahead and wave around the 1 car. As the caution is out here for the end of stage number 1, Daniel Suarez and his teammate Ross Chastain gets the lucky dog. And now that will now put Kyle Busch in that spot to try and get the lucky dog. Next time by, is they're probably going to come down pit road this time by. Looks like Bubba and Herbst are going to take the wave around. As we got pit stops here, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson. The rest of the leaders down pit road here. As we're going to go ahead and wave around the number 23 and the 35. As we look down the pit lane, Kyle Busch is also going to get the wave around here. So Kyle Busch back on the lead lap. Daniel Suarez comes out first. Joey Logano out second. Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, your top 5. As we will be back momentarily to get back some green flag racing. No commercial here. I'm just going to go get me something to drink. You guys can enjoy the pace car. You guys can enjoy the pace car pacing. Yeah. Oh, that is a refreshing liquid. Sorry about the delay, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. About to go green flag racing here at Talladega. Once again, Daniel Suarez, your stage winner of stage 1, as we're going to go ahead and check. These goobers already went down in pit. As we are going to go ahead and advance this to the restart here. Oh, it's pace. My bad. And it's going to be Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, Cold Custard, Austin Cindric, Chicken Alfredo, Hamburger, Austin Dillon, and Bill Byron. Your top 12 as we're about to go green flag racing once again here. The field did split apart, but they're now all back together again. They got to race to lap 120 to get to the stage 2 caution. Guaranteed pit stop once again unless they decide to fuck it, which we shall see. Suarez, Logano, your front row. We're back, Boogie. And Chicken Alfredo already moving up to the top lane. He's like, fuck this shit. I want to get back to the lead. I want to lead every lap from here on out. As Logano on the top lane, able to clear Daniel Suarez. As now Alfredo is going to have to move all the way up to that top lane. Could possibly lose a good chunk of spots here. As now Logano moves up to the top lane. Suarez, can he be able to hold it on the middle lane? But here comes Chris Buescher to the inside, going for the top spot. We talked about him before. He's hungry. He wants to get himself a checkered flag here today. Chris Buescher to the front of the field as they are nearly 4 wide deep throughout the pack. Ooh, very tight there with SVG and Michael McDowell as they're nearly 5 wide. Oh, JJ Yeley, there they go. Cole Custer gets turned in front of the field. Cole Custer around, no one else collected. Is there a caution? Yes, the caution is out. But not a lot of damage as they're going to race back to the start-finish line. Shocking, not a lot of damage. All the leaders did a good job avoiding all of that as now, and this will be the biggest news in the world, Riley Herbst is going to go back to the lead lap after running out of fuel. That is incredible. Josh Berry, slow. This is AI, not real drivers. As the caution is out once again here. First time for an incident here today, as a lot of damage to the right front of that 41 cars. We're going to go ahead and see what happened to Mr. Ryan Preece. Let's go down the back straightaway last time by. Here we are in the Clabel Copter Cam. I'm going to go ahead and remove the ticker here. And he just gets put 3 wide. Larson hit him pretty good. Ty Dillon hit him. Hamlin got him. And something happened to Josh Berry. Oh, he got turned by Kyle Busch, who just kind of plowed right into it. No one else with damage, though. And that explains why Josh Berry was all by himself towards the rear of this field. As Chris Buescher in the top spot, and good news for Riley Herbst. He will get the free pass. He will be on the lead lap now. Hopefully he doesn't nail anyone. What is this man doing? He's tweaking. Riley Herbst is tweaking. Couple drivers pitting. Couple drivers staying out. First of those, Chris Buescher. He's going to pit. Where's Riley Herbst at? What the fuck? What is Riley Herbst doing? Riley Herbst is all kinds of tweaking. As he still needs to get his lap back. As the top 11 cars stayed out here, that being Ty Gibbs, Eric Jones, Bill Byron, your pole sitter Zane Smith, Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, BJ McLeod, Ross Chastain, who just got his lap back, Bubba Wallace, who cannot take the waiver on because some guys stayed out, and looks like Chris Buescher out first of the guys that pit, and out second looks like Brad Keselowski. And that will definitely be helpful for these guys when they go back green flag racing. We'll be back once again after another commercial break here in the Jack Links 500. I know I'm limited on commercials. I'm sorry, but you know what? You're gonna do what you gotta do. We'll be back in just a second.
Burger you can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, but... Yeah, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Jared the Subway guy, and this is my story. Young guy eats too much junk food and gains a lot of weight. Guy changes his life by eating at Subway twice a day and walking a lot. Guy loses over 200 pounds and keeps weight off for 17 years. Guy now has 2 kids, and even more reason to pass on better eating habits to young people everywhere. This is my story. Ready to write yours? Subway. Eat fresh.
No, you cannot fuck the brand new burger you can fuck. About to go green flag racing once again here at the Talladegas. As we got some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Riley Herbst is out of the race. I don't know why. But Riley Herbst is out of today's race. Let's see what happened. He was getting his lap back. And he just said, fuck it. So Riley Herbst out of today's race. The first driver out of today's race. No driver out of this race so far due to incident. As we are about to go green flag racing once again. If you are enjoying today's race, make sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I want some hell yeahs in the chat. I know it's late. I probably should have done this stream earlier in the day. But you know what? It's going to be okay. We're about to go green flag racing. Ty Gibbs. We got some new guys in the front here. Ty Gibbs. Eric Jones. Bill Byron, Zane Smith, Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, BJ McLeod, Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney. We're back, Boogie. Also, I guess in this universe, there's no black flags for moving out of line before the start-finish line, but that's okay. As Eric Jones with a good start, he is going to propel himself into the top spot as they come off a turn 1 and 2. Chase Briscoe, I mentioned at the beginning of the race, picked him to win this sumbitch. And if he does, I will be purely satisfied. As we got less than 52 laps to go. I think it's 51. Correction, it is 52 laps to go for the stage break, as Bill Byron is going to be able to get underneath Eric Jones. But here comes the pole sitter, Zane Smith. Haven't talked about him much ever since the drop of the green flag. Zane didn't even lead the initial lap there. I think he did lead that lap there. And he did. Zane Smith is going to lead his first laps of the day here. But now Chase Elliott is going to move into the top spot. Chase Elliott. Haven't talked about him much. Oh, a little bit of contact between Buescher and Reddick. These two have a little bit of blood. Remember Darlington last season? A little bit of beef there. There's a couple guys in the outside wall off of turn number 4. As Chase Elliott is going to go into the tri-oval, he is going to lead his first lap of the day here at Talladega. As a bunch of men in the stands are taking off their shirts, we are now 4 wide deep in the pack. That is Zane Smith in the outside wall. Problems there for the pole sitter. As you notice, the field is now gathered back up, but there is a little trend here. We got some guys that are slow, most notably Josh Berry. Very slow after getting into that contact, including these 4. Ty Gibbs started towards the front on that restart, not doing too well, and not doing too well either is Kyle Larson. He is in that outside wall. And remember, when we restarted, the top 11 or 12 drivers were the ones that stayed out. So those ones are going to have to pit a little early for gas, earlier than everyone else who topped off under that caution. As Ross Chastain into the wall, Bill Byron's going to have to dive down low to get around him. Lack of grip into turn 1 and 2, it seems today. A lot of guys on that outside wall. As Chase Elliott still leading this race, a little bit of a train on that inside line. As now Brad Keselowski moves into that second spot with the one and only Shane Van Gisbergen right behind him. Brad has not led a lap all day either. As Josh Berry very well off the pace, unfortunately, after that incident. As Brad trying to close an inch even closer to Chase Elliott's lead as they go into turn 1 and 2, coming off of turn 2 now. As we look down through the field, there's the Celsius car of AJ Allmendinger getting to the inside of Mr. Hocevar. There is Bubba Wallace. Bubba is still 3 laps down, was unable to take the wave around last time around, but he is flying through this field trying to get another lap back. As there was a little bit of blocking going into the tri-oval that time on AJ Allmendinger, but Allmendinger's like, nah, that ain't going to happen, buddy. He's going to get to the inside as now Cindric to the inside of Suarez going into turn 1 and 2 as Elliott continues to lead here. As Josh Berry, it's going to take some time, but they're definitely going to lap him. As the field is kind of formed together. As we're going to go through the field a little bit, why not? We have not gone through the field a lot today. as we're going to go ahead and do that. Chase Elliott leads here right now on lap 74 of 188. It'll be lap 120 for the stage 2 caution. In second place, it is Austin Cindric, the former Daytona 500 champion. He is running really well. Chris Buescher, last season's Watkins Glen winner. He is currently in P3 with your Daytona 500 champion of this year and last year, William Byron, running in 4th. Then you got Tyler Reddick. He is in 5th, but unfortunately he is under attack by Kyle Larson, your 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Then you got Brad Keselowski, your 2009, 2012 spring winner. I think that's correct. 2012, 2013, something like that. Then you got Austin Dillon, 2018 Daytona 500 winner, with the Todd father, Todd Gilliland, trying to seek his first win on the inside. Then you got Bubba Wallace, the 2020 Talladega winner in the fall. BJ McLeod, what a story it would be if he could win this race here today. It would be a hell of a shock in the NASCAR world, but you know it could be an even bigger shock. SVG winning at an oval. He won at the road course at Chicago in its debut. Could he possibly get his second win here today? Then Zane Smith still looking for his first win. He got the pole here today. Could he possibly recap and get himself a checkered flag as well? Then you got Eric Jones. Eric Jones, he won here. He won a plate race at Daytona in 2018. He's trying to go back to victory lane after winning at Darlington a couple years ago. Then you got Cody Ware, avid women respecter Cody Ware. He is trying to get his first win with his father's team, Rick Ware Racing. AJ Allmendinger, he is trying to get his first ever oval win here in the NASCAR Cup Series. He's only got 2 wins to date at both road courses, Watkins Glen in 2014 and at the Indianapolis road course in 2021, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. Then you got, as we go through the field, Ryan Preece. He's had a history at flipping at these tracks, but hopefully he can turn his luck around here today. Speaking of guys that have been flipping, the 7 car last year in the spring race flipped. That is not driven by Corey LaJoie. That is Justin Haley in the Chili's car. Then you got John Hunter name a truck. He's trying to get his first win as well. Chicken Alfredo, he dominated the first early part of this race with Ross Chastain, who was a lap down. That's right, AJ Allmendinger did win the oval race. You can tell my knowledge is really good. Chase Briscoe won the pole for the Daytona 500. He's trying to improve his record at plate tracks. Then you got Ryan Blaney trying to once again improve himself at Talladega. He's won a couple times here before. Logano, same thing. Your 2015 Daytona 500 champion and your 2018, 2022, and 2024 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Then you got Michael McDowell, the 2021 Daytona 500 champion, with Christopher Bell, the guy that won 3 of the first 4 races this season. Then you got Ricky Stenhouse Jr., your 2023 Daytona 500 champion. Austin Dillon once again back here. Noah Gragson, he's trying to get his first maiden win here in the NASCAR Cup Series. JJ Yaley, could he possibly pull some stuff here with NYT Racing? I think that's the name of the team. And then Denny Hamlin, your Daytona 500 champion from a couple years ago, 2018, 2016, 2019, and 2020 Daytona 500 champion. Ty Gibbs, he's trying to get his maiden win. Kyle Busch trying to seek another Talladega win. His first win with RCR, or his second with RCR, was here at Talladega. Ty Dillon, once again, same boat. Only win is in the Xfinity Series at Indianapolis. And Cole Custer trying to get his second career win after winning at Kentucky in 2020. And Josh Berry won earlier this season at Las Vegas. As the field has bunched up towards the front, that was me going through the field and losing my goddamn breath. Bill Byron on the outside of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace, keep in mind, is a lap down. He is 3 laps down, going to be 2 laps down now as he's able to get around Bill Byron. But here comes Daniel Suarez on the inside line. He's going to try and battle as they are nearly 3 wide for the top position. Could be 4 wide as here comes Chris Buescher to the inside. Ugh. And we just mentioned Josh Berry. Here is Josh Berry. The lap car had the damage in the last wreck involving himself and Kyle Busch. Could he be in the way of the leaders here as they go down the back straightaway? I say leaders, but Bubba Wallace is not one of the leaders. But here, oh, they're going to get slowed up here. Ooh! could get a little dicey here. Bill Byron trying to navigate around Josh Berry, nowhere to go. Nice moves by all these guys in the bottom lane. 3 wide, 4 wide, trying to get around Josh Berry, and that is really going to hurt Bill Byron. He is the biggest loser in that situation, as Bubba Wallace leading this field, but your leader is not Bubba Wallace. It is currently Daniel Suarez, your Stage 1 winner. And there is AJ Allmendinger, we mentioned, hasn't won at an oval. 3 road course wins in the Cup Series. Thank you thank you, chat, for correcting my minor mistake. But you know who has success in victory lane at tracks like Daytona and Talladega? It's that 34 at Front Row Motorsports, the 2021 Daytona 500 champion car. But you can't forget Daniel Suarez at Atlanta just last year. Won, obviously a lot thinner track than this one. But you know what? That success could carry over. You've seen Austin Hill in the Xfinity Series. It could carry over here as Chris Buescher is trying to peek his way through the door, and he's going to move himself into this second spot. As we are about 15 laps away from the first round of green flag pit stops. As a lot of guys stayed out under that first pit stop, they're definitely going to have to pit before a lot of these guys in the front. Suarez was one of those guys that stayed out. Chris Buescher was not. Chris Buescher was down the pit lane. So if anyone's going to pit, the first one to come down is easily going to be Daniel Suarez. As it looks like Cody Ware is down the pit lane. He was one of those guys that did stay out. I am JC. I'm kind of blown away. Cody Ware spending quite a bit of time on the pit lane. He's coming off right now. Could Cody Ware pull a LePage? We'll see. He's coming off the pit lane right now. No LePage this time, unfortunately. Cody Ware fan, unfortunately your buddy just pitted. He's currently a lap down, might be 2 laps down now. Yeah, Cody's 2 laps down. Looks like he had some problems. I just got here. Has anyone died? We have had 1 driver DNF today's race, and that was Riley Herbst. He ran out of fuel, got back to the lead, nearly got back to the lead lap, and then was like, fuck it, and he quit. So that is currently where we are in terms of dead cars. Had 1 crash that did not take out anyone, but did slow down quite a few drivers, that including Josh Berry. Josh Berry, as we'll go through the field here, Josh Berry, where is he? Right here. He is so slow. And speaking of Denny Hamlin also got damage in that incident. Not the same incidents as the 21 car. He was actually involved with, oh brother. Was it Herbst? You can see how slow I am. It was, oh, who the fuck? It was a couple, okay, Hamlin got involved in something, okay? My memory is fading. It's gonna be okay. And Daniel Suarez is feeling okay right now because he is leading this field. And he's got AJ Allmendinger behind him. Allmendinger, really chill. 2 car, I feel bad for you, but don't worry. If you'd like to, you can join the Discord down below. We do race reactions every single race weekend, and you can listen to us yap about the race instead of listening to Clint Boyer randomly chime in. Hopefully Murph is not here so I don't disappoint him. I did not put that keybind together. He knows what I'm talking about. As here comes AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger. We've talked about him a little bit. He's going to lead his first lap here today. Already 86 laps in, and he's already going to lead his first one. And another driver looking to lead their first laps is Brad Keselowski. We mentioned him earlier. Still hasn't led as Bubba Wallace into the outside wall, as we got more lap traffic. There it is. It was Cole Custer and Denny Hamlin who got together. And Ty Dillon was involved in that as well. Lappers once again. Can AJ Allmendinger and Brad Keselowski, and can the pack navigate through the lap cars? As Brad moves to the inside, he's going to try and get the lead going into the tri-oval, but he's going to get stuck right behind Cole Custer going into the tri-oval. He's going to have to lift. He's going to have to go to the inside. And Custer's going to hold it right in the middle, nearly 4 wide throughout the field. I say throughout the field, it's through this pack. As Zane Smith once again into that outside wall. As, Ryan Preece nearly right hooked Eric Jones there. That was really close. As they are nearly 4 wide for that top spot, actually for that second spot. AJ Allmendinger with a nice lead, as now Chase Elliott moves back into the second spot. And look who is behind him, the other Chase from a different place. That is Chase Briscoe. Haven't talked about him as much. He is my pick for today's race because, of course, he's my favorite driver. Haven't talked about him much. He got shuffled out into that pack with BJ McLeod and Hamlin early. As now Elliott gonna have to try and navigate the lap car of Ty Dillon. Ty's gonna maintain the bottom line. Allmendinger being smart. The colleague teammates kind of working together here, as Allmendinger is gonna extend his lead off the corner. As now Elliott moves to the outside. He's gonna try and follow in line behind AJ Allmendinger. Kyle Busch possibly could be lapped here as well. Josh Berry could be lapped again. As Ty Dillon holding up that middle lane, as it is any moment from now, give or take the next 5 to 10 laps, we could have some green flag pit stops. I know everyone wants big crashes and shit, but damn it, sometimes you just can't deliver what everyone wants. Trust me, if I wanted to, I would have this be a wreck fest, but then the race would be boring for like 3/4 of it. As Chase Elliott, the man, the myth, the legend, the most popular driver, back in front here at Talladega. Elliott led 9 laps earlier today. He's going to come around and lead his 10th. As Carson Hocevar, another driver trying to lead his first laps here today. And there's someone we have not talked about at all today. There is Alex Bowman. Bowman ran around 20th to 25th to 30th, all of that first stage. And he's just chilling. He's just chilling here. He's got his teammate up in the lead. He's in P4. Could Alex Bowman pull some stuff off and possibly get to the lead here as they're swapping and swapping lanes going into turn 3 and 4? As Kyle Busch, another lap car they're gonna have to navigate, and they will have to catch Josh Berry once again, and that will probably be it for lap cars in this stage, as no one down the pit lane this time. Elliott to the top. Good move by him to get around Kyle Busch cleanly. Unless Kyle drifted up the track just a tiny bit. As Kyle holds the middle lane, Zane Smith, he's trying to do something, but he can't do anything because he's got Kyle Busch right in front of him, and he's slow as molasses. As Chase Elliott has fucking checked out. Look at the huge lead that Elliott's got. Two-car, I agree with you, but I don't know if it's going to happen. As now Bill Byron moves into second. Bubba Wallace once again. He is a lap down. 3 laps down, in fact. Elliott able to get around them as they're nearly 4 wide. And there's Ryan Preece. We talked about him before. He almost was a guy that got lapped. Did not happen. Is now Bill Byron able to escape this little travesty here. We got Bubba Wallace a lap down. Josh Berry, who's really slow. 3 by 3 throughout this pack here is the outside lane. The only lane able to get by it. And there's Ross Chastain. Remember, Ross Chastain got the lucky dog, and now he is in a position where he could possibly fight for the win here today. You love to see it. Had that problem in the pit lane, I believe, that put him a lap down. Not sure what happened. Maybe he got a pit road penalty. We're not sure. But now Bill Byron has caught up to Chase Elliott, and he's trying to get to that inside line. He doesn't want to work with Elliott. He wants to get to that lead. Bill Byron trying to get to the lead here at Talladega. Most laps led is still up in the air. The most laps led is still Anthony Alfredo with 24. Elliott with 13. He's got the 3rd most laps led behind him, and besides the Todd, or not the Todd father, the Chicken Alfredo man, and Mr. Daniel Suarez. Suarez, where is Suarez at? Suarez he's just back here. He's just chilling. Our stage 1 winner. He is, in fact, just chilling. As we are now at lap 95 of 188. We are 35 laps into this second run. The fuel mileage is 33 to 39 laps. For those that are just joining us, we had a good group of guys come down the pit lane. 12 guys, however, stayed out. And we're going to probably see those 12 guys, not 5 guys, 12 guys, come down the pit lane any moment here. Here in the Jack Links 500. By the way, JC, I'm totally sorry. I literally ignored your message about beef jerky. No, I do not have any beef jerky. But you know what I could go for right now? I could go for some burger shit. Burger shit sounds delicious right now. I'd like to thank Burger Shit for sponsoring this simulation stream. Appreciate them as always. As Bill Byron, he's just chilling there. He's just waiting for the inevitable to happen. The inevitable being green flag pit stops. Man, I'm like Clint Boyer. I'm fucking it, dude. I'm just like... They're pretty much single file now because of all the chaos navigating through the lap cars. Plus you got a lap car in between the 2 front runners. But what a performance here so far by Hendrick Motorsports. You got Chase Elliott in the lead, Bill Byron in second, Alex Bowman running in the top 5, and there's Kyle Larson as well. All the Hendrick cars within the top 10. Actually, I think all of them within the top 5? No, top 6, excuse me. They were in the top 5 like a lap ago. Actually, half a lap ago, but... As Byron gonna navigate under Bubba Wallace. Bubba tried the outside. What do you usually focus in on? Oh, Ross Chastain down the pit lane. Ross Chastain, the first one, as we are officially halfway through the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega. First one under pit stops. Great question, Magma Dudes. What do you usually focus while commentating a race? Well, I wish I could show my second monitor. I actually have the leaderboard with the laps led, last laps. I have everything on here. I see when we're under caution before you guys do. It's a whole process. As Chase Elliott, along with his teammate Bill Byron, these two must have been ones that went early as they are flying into the pit lane. Even more cars coming down the pit lane. That's Zane Smith, your pole sitter. BJ McLeod as well down the pit lane. Anyone else going to come in this time by? As that is going to hand the lead over to Kyle Larson. Larson going to lead his 8th lap of the race. As now Ryan Blaney, he's trying to lead his 1st lap of the race. Anyways, what do I usually focus in on? For a race like Talladega, where there's not really much going on, you know, focus in on laps led. You know, who's this is just a conveyor belt, so you just kind of focus in on who's led laps, stuff like that. Oh, contact! The Todd father and Daniel Suarez get into some contact as they go down in the pit lane. But no caution there. Just a lot of damage probably to the right side. A little bit of scrapes there on the right side of the Todd father's car. How about Suarez? What does he look on the left side? Can't see. But definitely contact going down into the pits there. Nearly a catastrophe for Daniel Suarez and the Todd father. But Kyle Larson still your leader. There's Ross Chastain. He is trying to navigate Zane Smith and BJ McLeod, who have already pitted. Same with Elliott and Byron. And I think Ryan Blaney is going to circle out into the lead here. He might. We'll see. As Larson hasn't pit yet. That's another thing to keep in mind. Most of these guys, I think, that just pitted have all, like, they pitted or they stayed out under that first caution. These guys that have not pitted yet, they pitted. So they got an extra, 5 to 10 laps more fuel. So they can run harder, they can run faster. And Kyle Larson is going to lead at the century mark. He leads lap 100, and he's going to come around to lead lap 101 as well. He's going to get around the lap car of Ryan Preece. Preece already having made his pit stop. Zane Smith into the wall once again. 3 wide for these guys right here. And there's Blaney. He is here with Elliott and Byron. These 4 also possibly going to be in that lead pack. Although these 3 are they're miles ahead of the leaders. Or miles ahead of this pack right here. As this pack right here is going to be getting caught by the leaders. That is Kyle Larson. And Bubba Wallace doing a good thing here. He is currently 2 laps down. Now, unfortunately, there's a bunch of guys that haven't pit yet or have pitted already. So if we do get a caution, he wouldn't even get the lucky dog. Lucky dog spot actually right now goes to Mr. Ryan Preece. He's currently battling with Eric Jones right back here. And Jones actually passed him. So Eric Jones is the free pass car at this moment. And actually, I tell a lie. It's actually BJ McLeod and Zane Smith. These guys are all getting passed. As Kyle Larson down the pit lane. Brad Keselowski and his teammate, Chris Buescher, down the pit lane. Anyone else coming down the pit lane? That is Tyler Redpaint as he is down the pit lane. Austin Dillon coming off the pits. Let's see, Christopher Bell down the pit lane, Ty Dillon down the pit lane. Larson coming off now. With that ugly ass Geico logo. Oh yeah, the Roush cars lost a lot of time to Larson. As your leader is now AJ Allmendinger. He is currently ahead of Chicken Alfredo. And then the next guy is Denny Hamlin, 25 seconds back. As we're going to go back to AJ Allmendinger. Is he going to pit this time? He is going to pit this time. And that is going to put Chicken Alfredo. He pit as well. So that is going to cycle Denny Hamlin into the lead. He is going to pit as well. And is Ty Gibbs? I think is Ty Gibbs a lap down? Ty Gibbs is a lap down. So the battle for the lead is right here. Josh Berry down the pit lane. Larson is going to come out in front of Bill Byron and come into the line this time by. It's gonna be Allmendinger leading the lap, but he is easily going to be passed here by this front pack, including Larson and Byron. Kyle Larson moves back to the top spot, but Bill Byron ain't gonna let him get away with it that easy. As the field is going to eventually bunch back up, as we are down this time by to 15 laps to go in stage number 2, and then it is a 68 lap dash to the end. We will be back after another commercial break here in the Jack Links 500. Less than 15 laps to go here in stage 2 in the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega Superspeedway.
You can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, bud. Yep, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Jared the Subway guy, and this is my story. Young guy eats too much junk food and gains a lot of weight. Guy changes his life by eating at Subway twice a day and walking a lot. Guy loses over 200 pounds and keeps weight off for 17 years. Guy now has 2 kids, and even more reason to pass on better eating habits to young people everywhere. This is my story. Ready to write yours? Subway. Eat fresh.
No, it's not a brand new burger you can fuck. It is the Jack Links 500 here on the Clabel YouTube channel. We have less than 15 laps to go here in stage 2. Bill Byron is your leader. Bubba Wallace is not in second place. He is currently 2 laps down. Make it 3 laps down. Actually, no, he's still 2. You know, he's 3 laps down. Nope. He's 2 laps down. All right, I'm sorry. And then behind them, actually, it's Chase Elliott. He is currently in second place with Brad Keselowski behind him. Ryan Blaney, who was in 4th, is now taken back by Eric Jones in P4 with Ross Chastain rounding out your top 5. As here comes Brad. He's trying to navigate his way to the inside. Brad has not led a lap all day, and you'd think the multi-time Talladega winner would lead some laps here today, and he's going to lead that one. First lap led of the day by Brad Keselowski. Love to see it by 1/100th of a second. Make that 8/1000ths of a second that time around, but Ross Chastain was like, you know what? I'm just going to take this lead for myself. Brad, you can go ahead and fuck off. Ross Chastain to the top of the board here, who also, I just got to keep mentioning it, was 1 lap down, got the lucky dog, and now leading with less than 12 laps to go here in stage 2 of the Jack Links 500. Here's another guy you need to talk about. It's BJ McLeod. BJ McLeod, the only guy in the top 5 who has not led a lap today, except Chase Briscoe, who's also up there as well, but I think according to this lap, he'll be the only one. Yeah, the only one in there. And Ryan Blaney. Okay, but anyways, BJ fucking McLeod is in third, guys. I don't know how he's doing it, but BJ, we love you. And, ooh, a little bit of contact. Bill Byron and Bubba Wallace. Just a little bit of touch in there. As Ross Chastain in the Busch Light colors. Get loud for McLeod. Dude, I'm getting hard for BJ. Speaking of hard and the two-finger special, it's Denny Hamlin. Dennis Hamilton, last car on the lead lap. As there are only 30 cars on the lead lap, he is going to get lapped here. And then after that, it might be these guys right here as well. As you see the tire marks from the incident earlier in today's race. As Ross going to get to the bottom. Underneath Ross underneath Denny Hamlin. No, Ross is not going underneath Ross. Hamlin maintains the top lane. As the top 5 easily get by him, including 3 Hendrick cars. Larson, Elliott, and Byron in that order. As, ooh, Byron going to try to go to the inside of Elliott, who's trying to get to the inside of Bill Byron. Elliott's going to have to give the inside lane a little bit of a room. As now, Ryan Blaney trying to get to the inside of Kyle Larson, as we now have 9 laps to go here in stage number 2. And it looks like they're probably going to catch Stenhouse and these guys. It's just going to be a matter of time if and when they get to them. And Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin, all of these guys are battling for that lucky dog spot. There won't really be that much room to get the wave around because everyone's going to have to pit under this next caution. But Ross Chastain leading the way here. 8 laps to go. He's running really good. And 2-car, I do think that is true. That's why Chase Elliott is kind of weaving a little bit. West, good to see you, my friend. My bad. Sometimes you just gotta let it happen, you know? You gotta ease into things. You can't overwork yourself here. Well, I appreciate that, Wes, but I don't know why I said but I appreciate it. The lead pack basically looking like a single file freight train. Choo choo. As Cindric tried to get underneath Bubba, and he is going to get underneath him going into turn 3 and 4. As poor Bubba just not really in a spot to capitalize on anything. He's 3 laps down. Gonna need some wrecks to happen after the stage break to even have a chance. But Ross Chastain, 6 laps to go here in stage numero dos. Larson on the bottom. He's got Bill Byron behind him. And now this could be the point where drivers start to get a little bit desperate. You know, there's not really, there's not much these guys can do to kind of start some contact. But once we get the pack all compiled together, that's really when shit's going to hit the fan. But right now, Ross Chastain doing a fantastic job managing the traffic. That's his 8th lap lead of the day. Not like the domination we saw earlier by Chicken Alfredo. And Chicken Alfredo, where is Alfredo at? Did Alfredo have problems? He's 21st? What the heck? Here's Alfredo. For those that are just tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate any and all support. Here's a little race recap. It looked like Anthony Alfredo, or Chicken Alfredo as I like to call him, was going to be unbeatable. He led the race for a good chunk until he lost it. And then Daniel Suarez able to hold on. He was able to win stage number 1. At the beginning of stage 2, there was a wreck involving Ryan actually, before that, we had 2 drivers under green run out of fuel. That being Riley Herbst and Bubba Wallace. Riley Herbst was able to get back to the pit lane. Bubba Wallace had to get a tow. He was teleported back to the pit lane. And Bubba, ironically enough, is the only one still in this race. He is right back here. He is 3 laps down, trying to get some laps back, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless we get some mass catastrophes in this 3rd stage. Then the 2nd stage started. We had a wreck early on, involved Josh Berry, Denny Hamlin, Ty Dillon, and others. And that set a lot of guys back. Kyle Busch grinding the wall. That caused him to lose some time. Denny Hamlin as well involved in that crash. Probably not, because I'm not really into Draft Master 2, unfortunately. But as they go into turn 3 and 4 here, Ross Chastain is going to come and take 2 laps to go for the stage. Ironically enough, we mentioned Daniel Suarez won stage 1. Could have ourselves a track house sweep of the stages as Ross Chastain is going to take 2 laps to go, but hang on just a minute. We got lap traffic. And this will be very important for the lap down situation. The first car lap down is Ty Gibbs, who is back here. Right back here. He's at the tail end of this pack. And he is going to have to hope that these guys do not get lapped, but it is mostly inevitable as Ross Chastain is going to get to the back bumper of Stenhouse Jr. going into turn 3 and 4. But where does he go now? He's going to give up the top. He's going to give up the bottom. That's going to leave the door open for Joey Logano. And Cody Ware down the pit lane. That is going to cost him some time, and Joey Logano is going to take the white flag in stage number 2. And now when we look at that situation for the lap down, it is between Gragson and Stenhouse. Gragson all the way to the wall. Logano pulling away down the back straightaway. But there is Josh Berry, the slowest car on the track. All the cars are weaving and waggling as they go into turn 3 and 4. They will not catch Josh Berry, but can anyone catch Joey Logano? As off of turn 4, Joey Logano looking to get the stage win here at Talladega, and it looks like it is going to come to fruition. Joey Logano wins stage number 2 here at Talladega. And the driver to get the free pass, Noah Gragson. Waiting for scoring to update. Thank you, Goose's Loose. Appreciate you, bud. No, Stenhouse got the free pass as we're going to let the cars line up single file. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. going to be your free pass car here as Joey Logano wins stage number 2 here in the Jack Lynx 500. We're going to go ahead and give, oh God, wave. Yeah, it's wave. We're going to go ahead and wave around the 47. So Stenhouse gets back on the lead lap. Stenhouse gets the lucky dog. As ooh! Oh! Okay. Good thing collisions are off during cautions. Because he almost murdered William Byron under caution as they are all coming down the pit lane this time by. Looks like none of the lap cars. Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess Stenhouse is pitting regardless. Okay, is anyone staying out? Cody Ware is going to stay out. He'll get an extra lap back. He pitted before the caution, so I'm not shocked. Pit stops here. Stenhouse will still get his lap back. Cody Ware, he does get one back because he stayed out. So there you go. Jeb cried in his interview. Oh! Josh Berry! Able to come out in front of Joey Logano. Now, in my opinion, I think he gets an extra lap back. That's how I've always ruled it. If they get in front of the leader, they get an extra lap back. That's how I've always done it. Stenhouse does get his back, though. So we need to make sure he gets his. He's also running really slow for some reason. Yeah, we're going to give Josh Berry another lap. I'm going to go ahead and let him. Not pace, Jesus. Wave 21. There we go. So Berry, he gets that extra lap back because he came out in front of the leader. I know. I would never wish finishing second to Austin Hill, to my mortal enemy. Anyways, we're gonna wave the 47 real quick. Because it didn't wave Stenhouse around for some reason. Briscoe's tweaking. Joey Logano going to be the leader when we go back green flag racing. Brad Keselowski into second. Bill Byron in third. There's Stenhouse finally getting his laps back. You know what? I wanted to ask Kamikaze if I could use some of his ads, but it came way too late for me to make graphics. So I'll definitely ask him if I could use some of his brands. I have a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugars that I will throw out my window from 2 stories up if there's not a flip tomorrow. Ooh boy. Y'all just want fucking flips. While we're under caution here, might as well go through the laps leaders here today. Joey Logano's led 5 laps here today. Brad Keselowski has led 1. Bill Byron has led 5. Blaney, actually, let's go through all the drivers that have not led laps. Blaney has not led a lap. John Hunter Nemechek has not led a lap. Carson Hocevar has not led a lap. Mentioned this before, Chase Briscoe has not led a lap. Neither has Ryan Preece. Alex Bowman. Anyone else here? Oh, a bunch of guys here in the back. Why is it Alfredo? Not Alfredo. Christopher Bell? Haven't talked about him all that much today. I know that Kamikaze Coke commercial's peak. Can you feel it? I wanted to use that one. I wanted to do that one. BJ McLeod, Ty Gibbs. Actually, Ty Gibbs is a lap down. JJ Yaley's still on the lead lap. And Tyler Reddick has not led a lap either. A bunch of other guys who are also a lap down have not led laps either. But so far, Joey Logano in the catbird seat. If we get to the end here. What happened to Kyle Busch? Got into the wall really early on and lost a lot of horsepower. Did not pit, and he's just been kind of slow ever since. And we are gonna go green this time by the way. I'm gonna need another lemonade when we get a minute here. So currently, we have 28 cars on the lead lap. Man, that battle for the lucky dog is gonna be interesting if we have a caution. And keep in mind, we are racing to the line, so yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys doing okay? Hope you guys are enjoying this. I put, if you could tell, I put a lot of effort into this, so I hope you guys are enjoying the product. We also have a goal on the top. If we get 10, is it $2 or $5 donations? If we get 10 $2 donations, I will take a shot of Frank's Red Hot hot sauce. Like an actual shot. That doesn't mean I have to endure it. So we're gonna have a tow car like wreck tonight probably. I don't know. I mean, this race has been really tame.
That's incredible.
Oh no.
Kyle Petty thinks Magmatadaz is incredible because
Magmatadaz.
$2 through Super Chat. Drink the entire bottle.
I don't want to do that, but thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. As we're going back green flag racing, my lemonade is gone. We're probably gonna go 10 laps and then we'll go to another commercial break. We're back boogie. Joey Logano is gonna lead us into stage 3. Who's gonna win it? We're back boogie. And I said it was Logano leading it, but it looks like Brad Keselowski wanted to lead it, because he is clearly in front of the 22, but not over just yet. It's not Jover, because here comes the 22 car. Biffler, the way you earn Clabel Bucks is just by watching the stream. That's all you gotta do. The longer you watch, the more Clabel Bucks you get. Cody Ware fan, of course you can get a shout out, my friend. Thank you for watching. Carson Hosevar, he's trying to sneak it in there as they are 4 wide. For it looks like 4th or 5th, something like that. I don't know why Bubba's up here. He should be in the back. Oh, I didn't put send lap cars to back. I'm sorry. I fucked it. As the pole sitter, Zane Smith, not going to lead the lap, but he's basically in that position to lead here. What a comeback for Zane Smith. Started on the pole, didn't even lead the first lap of this race. He only led for a corner. But now he's back up in front, maintaining the lead, maintaining the lanes. And we talked about him before. My favorite driver, Chase Disco Briscoe, making an appearance here at the front. He's trying to lead his first laps of the day, as they are 4 wide. Oh my lord. Look at that. Zane Smith gonna lead another one. As Chase Briscoe to the bottom line, he wants to lead the lap here. Can I spectate only Cody Ware? Sure, we'll spectate only Cody Ware for 5 seconds. All right, back to the leaders. And Briscoe to the top side. Can he come down and block John Hunter Nemechek? No, he cannot. Here comes Austin Dillon. Ironically enough, both Nemechek and Briscoe have not led laps yet. Have we had the big one? No, we have not had the big one. It's brewing. How did I get the packed racing? Check out the INI that's in the track. Literally just copy what I did and it works. I could give some pointers maybe. But you know who the fuck is really coming up through here? BJ goddamn McLeod. He is up into fucking second. And here comes Christopher Bell. Oh, they're 4 wide still. Oh my lord. Kevin Harvick is not happy. I feel the same way sometimes about my computer. Ooh! They were getting a little dicey, Oh, Elliott and Allmendinger. Oh! Austin still leads. Here comes Bell to the inside. Haven't led a lap today, but BJ's gonna cut him off. Josh Berry is so fucking slow. No, the Todd. Oh yeah, the Todd father got involved with Suarez. Is Suarez slow? No, Suarez is up in the pack. I just realized something. This might be a fuel mileage race. It might be. It'll be really close. Like, if we have overtime, a lot of people can't make it. Austin still leads. As now Bubba not in contention, by the way. Mentioned this before. Bubba Wallace 3 laps down, not in contention for this win. But Joey Logano is. Logano, your stage 2 winner. And he's got Chase Elliott all over him. And here comes Logano to the inside, making it 3 wide for the lead. Austin Dillon on the top side. And there's Carson Hocevar, has not led today. He wants to get to the lead here off of turn 4. And he's going to send it in on Joey Logano. What a send by Carson Hocevar. He wants to lead here at Talladega, and he will. First lap lead of the day for Carson Hocevar. Has Cody Ware led a lap? He has not. He's currently a lap down. Ty Gibbs, speaking of lap down cars, he is the free pass position right now. He's got Bill Byron behind him, and speaking of which, there's Cody Ware right there. 3 wide again, going into turn 3 and 4. Ryan Blaney, he's trying to lead for the first time today here as well. A lot of guys leading for the first time today. They're making their moments count towards this later part of the race, as we have 57 laps to go when we hit the line this time by. Was Kyle Busch involved in a wreck? Kyle Busch at the start of this race kept hitting the fucking outside wall. Like, is anyone gonna hit it here? Like Ty Gibbs is doing right now. He kept hitting the wall, and he lost horsepower as a result. So he's just really slow. Bill Biden. That's an interesting name for Byron, John. Haven't seen that show, West. Yeah, Alex Bowman has not led here today as they're 4 wide going through the tri-oval once again. I'm just saying, if they go 5 wide, they're fucking dead, because they hit the wall when they're 4 wide. So if they go 5 wide, they're dead. There's no ifs, ands, or whats about it. They're gonna be dead if they go 5 wide. And Logano's like, you know what? Maybe we should. Oh no! Chase Briscoe in the wall! No! Damn you! I cannot put Cody Ware on the lead lap. I'm sorry, unless he gets the free pass. Where's my 5 wide race? I mean, we got 4 wide racing. I think that's pretty good. And here's another guy who has not led. Oh, car on the wall. It's Austin Dillon. 162. That's bold. That's a good number. Ryan Blaney leads again, and here is another driver who has not led a lap here today. It's John Hunter Nemechek. He and Ryan Preece, the only drivers in the top 10 besides Chase Briscoe, who it's Chase Briscoe ain't even in the top 10 anymore. Besides, okay, so there's 3 cars in the top 10 that have not led today. That is John Hunter Nemechek, Ryan Preece, and the sex god himself, BJ McLeod. And they're all within this tight little bubble.
That's incredible.
Kyle Petty thinks the Goose is Loose is incredible because they have donated $2 through Super Chat. BJ will win before Dennis gets a championship heart.
Really? You know what? We shall see. Maybe BJ will win this race. Technically, if he wins this race, he technically won something. Oh, SVG in the wall. Where is Bowman at? Oh, he's not. Is he in the pack? Oh, he's completely out of the pack. Okay. Looks like he got stuck between both the slow guys. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. If Harrison Burton can win a race, anyone can. You know, that's very true. As Ryan Blaney, 53 laps to go. And we still got another pit stop. We restarted with about 164. The fuel runs about 33 to 37. So these guys can make it. It's just if we have overtime, it's gonna be a little dicey. It's just like the real race. And honestly, I don't even know if they're gonna wreck. They've just had such good racing today that wrecking is just not going to happen. We've had 1 caution for incident today. So you can't say this race went without caution. But you know what could cause an incident? Josh fucking Berry. Josh Berry has a lot of damage. He's been slow ever since he got into that incident down the back straightaway with Kyle Busch. And now he's going to be in the way as they go down the back straightaway. Blaney going to navigate to the bottom line. But can everyone else get around him? It don't look like it. Oh, he almost cut off Bubba. That would have been dicey. Bubba's trying to get his laps back. He ain't going to put up any shit with a lap car. And this is really going to hurt Christopher Bell. Bell is on that corner. 4 wide again. And they're going to be able to get by Josh Berry finally. Little bit of a pack forming ahead. And here comes Carson Hocevar. We mentioned before, hasn't led a lap today. We got a lot of guys in the front that have not led today, including Tyler Reddick right there as well. And actually, I tell a lie. Carson Hocevar, he led that lap earlier when he barged his way through Joey Logano. I tell a lie. But you know who hasn't led a lap? BJ fucking McLeod. And BJ is up towards the front running P3s. Got help from Zane Smith. He wants to lead a lap here in the Jack Links 500 here at Talladega. If you're enjoying the race here today, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll be doing these streams every single week. So hey, how about you guys tune in next week when we simulate fucking, oh wait, no, I can't. Wait, no. Can I do, yeah, I can do Texas next week. It'll just be in the middle of the afternoon. So yeah, like and subscribe, turn those notifications on. We're gonna be streaming again next week. For Texas, it's gonna be boring, but you know we're gonna do the best that we can. It's Texas. What do you expect? But Hocevar has bullied his way back into the top spot. You've probably noticed Ty Gibbs up here as well. So I'm gonna do something real quick. Do that so I can send the lap cars in the back. Because it gets a little annoying with all these lappers up here. Well, Murph, you haven't missed much. I also, while you were not here, I mentioned that I totally forgot to do the keybind of the thing that you sent me. Off of turn 4, Carson Hocevar is going to lead the field to 48 laps to go. We'll be back in just a moment with another commercial break. This will be the final commercial break of today's race, unless we get a caution late into the event. We'll be back in just a minute.
Burger you can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers. This burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey.
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, bud. Yep, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Jared the Subway guy, and this is my story. Young guy eats too much junk food and gains a lot of weight. Guy changes his life by eating at Subway twice a day and walking a lot. Guy loses over 200 pounds and keeps weight off for 17 years. Guy now has 2 kids, and even more reason to pass on better eating habits to young people everywhere. This is my story. Ready to write yours? Subway. Eat fresh.
We're back. And we got less. Oh, caution! Caution on the speedway! Caution! Brad Keselowski has blown up! Caution on the speedway as we come back from commercial! Oh my goodness! Caution on the speedway! Huge damage. That is not a blown motor. He was in an incident. Brad Keselowski has died, and the caution is out. And you're before we get to it, your free pass is gonna be Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs barely gets the free pass over the 51, and the Cody Ware fan in the chat is absolutely pissed beyond belief. Ty Gibbs will get his lap back. And before we continue on, let's go ahead and see what happened to Brad Keselowski. He was involved in something that brought out the second caution for incident today. Let's see, he was in the back of the oh, there was a crash. Oh my God, we had a flip. Okay, we had a flip and we fucking missed it. Okay, we had a flip. Oh, it's because Eric Jones blew up, I think. We had a flip because Eric Jones blew up. So here we go. Let me turn the ticker off. Hang on. So here we go. Here's what happened. Clabel Copter Cam, as per usual. Eric Jones blows up coming onto the front stretch. Bill Byron has nowhere to go. And he just keeps hooking it, collects. Oh my, and that's gonna, wow. Oh, what a barrel roll. Well, we had a flip. I did not expect us to have a flip, but we had a flip. Let's go on board with Brad Keselowski and see what happened from his point of view. Ooh, they can't make it on fuel. On board with Brad Keselowski. Oh, just absolutely ass-packed Hamlin. Absolute ass-packing of a century. And he is out of the race. They're going to put the ticker back on. So looking at here, Brad Keselowski is out. JJ Yaley is out. We totally missed it. JJ Yaley is out of the race. Looks like he had a mechanical problem and went down the pit road. Totally missed that. And no one coming down the pit lane. Oh, we had some takers. John Hunter Nematruck, the first of those pitting. But your leader, Carson Hocevar, is going to stay out. Ooh, this is going to be fun. We're already going to have a fucking stupid-ass ending. Oh, man. Here comes Ty Gibbs. He is back on the lead lap. And this will put Cody Ware in the position to get the free pass. Wow. Interesting turn of events. And by the way, we have 40... What is that? 44 laps to go? Yeah, 44 laps to go. No one can make it from here to the end on fuel unless they save. And everyone that pitted there is from... Looks like 14th on back pitted. Yeah, 14th on back pitted. So everyone from Nemechek down pitted. If they're on the lead lap, they pitted. Lot of damage to Austin Cindric. But as we come back from commercial break, we have a flip and we pulled a Fox camera angle and totally fucking missed the thing because I was trying to go through the fucking field. Man. Well, I will be... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, these... Oh, yeah, they're... I see what they're doing. I will be right back as soon as I come. Well, actually, I'm gonna stay here so then I can make it 1 to green. We are gonna go green next time by. I'm gonna go grab me a drink real quick, and we're gonna go boogie. Yeah. So if y'all are excited, give me some hell yeahs in the chat because we are about to this shit's gonna hit the fan. Because we don't know how the fuel's gonna go. We don't know a lot of shit. So give me some hell yeahs. We'll be right back. We're going green. Next time by, I'll be right back. Hell yeah. back Boogie, and who needs a commentator when we're back Boogie? We're Boogie. I didn't fuck it. I took a little longer than I thought because I made a mess. But we're okay. Chase Elliott into the lead. Ooh, that's pretty good. Tropical lemonade. Ooh, Denny Hamlin. Definitely slow, definitely off the pace. As Ryan Blaney. Doing a good job maintaining the lanes. Here comes Chase Briscoe. He hasn't led today. So has Tyler Reddick. They are 3 by 3. Here comes Allmendinger with BJ McLeod. Could BJ on the bottom? Does he have the run? He's got help from Tyler Reddick, who also wants to lead a lap. But there is Christopher Bell. Does Allmendinger come down the block? Yes, he does. 4 wide into turn 3 and 4. Chase Briscoe near the outside wall. He's got Blaney all over him. Look at BJ trying to make moves. Laps to go here at Talladega. AJ Allmendinger in the lead. They are 4 wide. Chase Briscoe nearly in the wall. BJ nearly in the wall. And there is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who just got his lap back. He's battling for the front spot now. Bell put up 4 wide. And Christopher Bell, he may get the outside wall coming off of turn 4. Yes, he will. As they are 4 wide again. AJ Allmendinger leading the field. Hey, Cyber. Man, this is gonna be intense for the last... I mean... I don't know how else you describe this. I just don't know what is going to happen. We don't know who can make it on fuel. We don't know what's going to happen. Austin Dillon trying to get back into the top spot. And Zane Smith, the pole sitter. But here comes John Hunter Nemechek. Oh, Austin slips in the door. But here comes Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek has not led all race. Actually, yes, he has. I told a fucking lie. But you know who hasn't led a lap today? Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's battling for that top spot. Ooh, they're getting really tight. Ooh. Austin Dillon into the wall. Zane Smith nowhere to go. Can they get by it? Oh, contact Chase Elliott. They keep it straight. Chase Briscoe goes to the apron. They keep it straight. Briscoe to the apron. What is he doing? Oh, Briscoe, what is he doing? Chase Briscoe, he saved it. We're still green. How did they not crash? What the fuck? As they're 4 wide for second. Correction, they're 3 wide for second. Cody Ware is not on the lead lap. What the fuck? That is BJ, yes, that is BJ McLeod running in the top 5. He's ran top 5 all fucking race. He just hasn't led. Bill Byron's going to lead another one. 37 laps to go. We are in the fuel window. If they pit now, they can probably make it to the end. None of these drivers can make it to the end on fuel. The only ones that are really close are all the drivers that pit. And that would be someone like a John Hunter Nemechek. Which if he won by fuel mileage, that'd be kinda lame. And here comes Chase Briscoe. Another one of those drivers that has not led today. And you know who else hasn't led today? His teammate, Christopher Bell. He's gonna dive it down to the inside. He wants to lead a lap here. They are 3 wide again. How would that be lame? It's a fuel mileage win at a plate track. That's lame. Like everyone else would pit and he would just stay out. And we just talked about it. Christopher Bell hasn't led a lap today. He is going to come around turn 3 and 4 into the tri-oval. He is going to lead his first laps of the day with less than 40 to go. Funny that the guy who won the last technically plate race just led his first laps of the day. If you are enjoying today's race, make sure to like and subscribe. We will be back next Sunday or next Saturday for the Texas simulation stream. I know it won't be great, but we'll do our best with it. Also, we are 5 donations away from me doing a shot of Frank's Red Hot Sauce. So if you donate $2, that is 1 more donation away from me having to take a shot. If we don't reach it, we will not do the shot. They are 4 wide. They are 4 wide for fucking second. And Briscoe, does he want to make it 5 wide? I saw that, Kevin Harvick. I saw that. Oh, man. And there's a lapper, Denny Hamlin. Hamlin has been slow ever since getting involved in that incident earlier. Also, we have a couple retirements to report. Daniel Suarez, Anthony Alfredo, and Kyle Larson, all 3 of them involved in that last crash where Eric Jones fucking flipped. They are out of the race, and of course, Eric Jones is out of the race. Is that a pit stop? It is a pit stop. Ross Chastain down the pit lane. He is the first of the leaders to pit. Thank you, Cyber, for the sub. As they've caught Hamlin, the only one on the outside is Zane Smith. But Zane gets caught up when Hamlin moves to the top. Now Blaney moves back into the top spot. Oh, man. And is Ryan Preece gonna pit? Ryan Preece down the pit lane. They're slowly but surely filing into the pit lane. Yeah, Nugget, I knew you were talking to the bot. I'm like, what? Carson Hocevar trying to get to the inside of Ryan Blaney. It's been the same guys towards the front all race. You want a Cody Ware on board? I got you. Another pit stop. That's Ryan Blaney and Carson Hocevar. All right, there's your Cody Ware on board. Some of the leaders down the pit lane. Busher up the racetrack. Also, let me enable the green-white checkers real quick. There we go. Just so then we guaranteed to have an overtime finish. All right, AJ Allmendinger, Tyler Reddick, BJ McLeod. I think these were all the guys that stayed out under that. Man, they're fucking flying through those pits. I don't know how they didn't. I don't know how they did not speed, but they did not speed. All right. There's no fucking speed. Okay, who cares? So John Hunter Nemechek is your leader. Bill Byron is in second. Gregson a lap down. So the ones battling for the lap down spot are Gregson and Cody Ware in case we have that caution. Logano, then McDowell. And then Busher 6th. And then Ty Dillon, another guy battling to get back on the lead lap. Man, if we have a caution now, oh my lord. This race would be so interesting if we have a caution now. Cody Ware leading the field, but the battle for the lead is between these three that are 3 wide right now. That is McDowell, Byron, and Nemechek. Let's see, where is AJ Allmendinger at? AJ Allmendinger is, where is he at? He's right there. He's battling these guys right here. Chase Elliott looks like he's just slow. Cody Ware is not a lap down. Yes, he is. Cody Ware is the... Oh, well, he's not a lap down anymore. He did get by the leaders. That is true. He did get by Michael McDowell, which means he is on the lead lap right now. That is true. I see what you meant. Cindric. Ooh, Cindric nearly gets into Ware. Priest, he's pit. Everyone here has pit. So the battle for the lead is right here with Blaney and Hocevar. Of the guys that have pit. Busher all over the back of Cindric. Logano trying to hold that spot over John Hunter Nemechek. We have less than 30 laps to go. Make that less than 26 laps to go here at Talladega. Michael McDowell is your leader, but these guys have not pit yet. The first drivers that have pit is Ryan Blaney in 10th. So the battle is really right here. Unless we get a caution. Chase Elliott has not pit yet. Elliott's actually a lap down. He got a lap down because of the damage he got. So let's go back right here. Michael McDowell. If you're Michael McDowell, you want a caution, and they're 4 wide. Oh, Logano and Ware. They touched a little bit of touching. Hell, if you're Noah Gragson, you want a caution, because you're in that free pass spot right now. Coming around this time by. Actually, forgive me. We already hit 25 laps to go. When Nemechek hits the line this time by, it'll be 24 laps to go. I've been saying it all night. If you're enjoying tonight's race, make sure to like and subscribe. We got plenty more of these races coming in the future. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying this. I really didn't think we'd have this many people. But damn it, we're going to keep going. We still got a ways to go because this race is not over, especially if we get a caution. Because if we get a caution, oh boy. Because then it's anyone's race. But man, I don't know. I don't know if this strategy for Nemechek and these guys that have not pitted yet is going to work unless they're just saving gas. I think that's the only way this works for them, is if they're saving some gas. Yeah, Noah Gregson is currently the free pass car. Yeah, it does feel weird with SHR not on the grid. It's weird seeing Briscoe in the fucking 19. I'm just gonna continually check that pace car to see if a caution comes out. And here comes Bill Byron. He's got a nice run all of a sudden. And it's really just a 4-car battle. Let's go check on Blaney and those guys. This right here, if this cycles out, this right here is the battle for the win. Except ignore the Todd father. He's not in this. I don't think, is Allmendinger in this? Allmendinger is in this, so ignore the Todd father. Everyone else in this is involved in it except Barry. But when do they pit? That is the question. Can they make it to the end? I can't believe we're turning this into a fuel mileage stupid shit. But that is what is going on here. As John Hunter Nemechek takes 21 laps to go. And now Cody Ware, he's trying to get to the bottom. He's trying to make sure he's the first car 1 lap down. SVG and Haley, yes, they have not pit. Yeah, these guys are just slow. The leaders are these guys. Oh, Hocevar's fucking way out there. Probably because Hamlin slowed them up. Yeah, Hocevar's gone. So they got to get up to Hocevar. But then the leaders are right here, and that's Bill Byron taking the lead. Bill Byron leads with 20 laps to go over John Hunter Nemechek and McDowell, then Logano, and then barely clinging on to life is Chris Buescher in 5th. Alex Bowman is in 6th, but he has not pit. Ty Gibbs is in 7th. Once again, he has not pit. Neither has SVG or Justin Haley. The first car of the leaders is Mr. Carson Hocevar right here. Everyone else is for the win. Hocevar, through all these guys right here, is for the win. And it's a big if these guys cannot make it to the end on fuel. I mean, it's just blowing my mind that this has turned into a fuel mileage race. And see, they're catching more. Look at this. This is where Blaney and these guys are, and this is where Nemechek and these guys are. I think even if Nemechek and these guys pit, I think they're still going to cycle out in front. We're going to have to see as they come off of turn 4. No one down the pit lane. As they're going to catch Josh Berry, another slow car, and then they're going to catch BJ McLeod, someone who would be battling for the lead right now. And if a caution comes out, that would screw a lot of people over and probably make this only like a 15-car battle for the win. as Josh Berry holding up a bunch of cars here. I mean, we realistically could end up in a scenario where every single car just is all in the same pack, but they're just battling for different positions. We could have the leaders be in the back while they're battling hard at the front. It could happen. Ty Dillon right there as well. Cody Ware making a lot of progress. He's trying to get around as many cars as he can. Oh, contact with the Todd father! Bill Byron almost wrecked Todd Gilliland in front of the field. That was close. Ooh, Busher. Ooh, I don't like anyone getting near him. Oh, man. And that caused Byron to check up. Cody Ware is in a good spot here. If we get a caution, he'll be on the lead lap. Actually, is that true? It is true. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not true because John Hunter Nemechek's the fucking leader. I'm fucking stupid. Damn, okay. John Hunter Nemechek just got through everybody. Okay. Okay. Damn, so we really need, if anything's gonna happen, we need a caution now. And then everyone, I mean, there'd be a bunch of people taking the wave around. It seems like that as well, but can John Hunter Nemechek make it on fuel? Oh, BJ. And then the next car battling John Hunter is Bill Byron. These guys have all gotten caught up by lappers, so this is either going to be Bill Byron or John Hunter Nemechek. And if they pit, it's all going to be about these guys right here battling. Ryan Blaney, Carson Hocevar, and Ross Chastain. Unless Shane and Haley can make it? Or could Bowman make it? Ty Gibbs? We're going to have to see as we are narrowing the laps down. Another lap led for John Hunter Nemechek. And even at this rate, most laps led is not even locked up. If John Hunter Nemechek leads the rest of these laps, he would lead the most laps of today. We've had that many leaders. The only driver in the top 10 that has not led a lap today is Justin Haley in 8th. John Hunter Nemechek. Does he look down? No, he stays out. Which means he's going to come around to take 13 laps to go. He's got 13 more in order to host up the checkered flag if he can make it on fuel, but he's got Bill Byron behind him. They also got to get around the lap car of Austin Cindric, and Cody Ware slows down. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Byron. Oh, contact with BJ McLeod. That is gonna hurt Bill Byron, but actually, it might actually hurt John Hunter Nemechek. He's all by himself. Nemechek is now all by himself. He's gonna be slower than these guys. He's gonna lose ground. And now BJ McLeod is trying to battle Cody Ware to be the first one to lap down. Man, this is unprecedented for Talladega. My goodness. John Hunter Nemechek, for those tuning in, trying to make it on fuel. The top 9 cars have not pit. Most of them pitted right before we went back green with about 44 laps to go. The fuel run is 33 to 39 laps. They're trying to save to the end here as we're about to approach 11 laps to go. And the battle right now is between Bill Byron and John Hunter Nemechek. Nemechek to the outside. He's got Bill Byron all over him now. That's a little unprecedented from this 42 car. Him running a different line. There's Chris Buescher in 3rd. Michael McDowell in 4th. Logano in battling him for 5th. Ty Gibbs is back here. He is in 6th. Alex Bowman is right behind him. And then Justin Haley and Shane Van Gisbergen, who have not pit, are all here by themselves. But we got to go back to this battle right here. Bill Byron and John Hunter Nemechek. Do they pit? Chase Briscoe, it looked like he was going to, but he's not going to. And John Hunter Nemechek is going to take 10 laps to go here at Talladega. Bill Byron trying to run the top side, possibly arc it in on the exit of the corner. There's BJ. This is unprecedented seeing BJ McLeod run this well, but BJ McLeod running 18th. Nemechek to the bottom line. Byron to the bottom as well. And Byron's got help. He's got Chase Elliott behind him. How crazy will it be if they pit on the last lap? Personally, I don't think they can make it. I don't think any of them can make it to the end. I think we need to focus in on Blaney, Hocevar, and Chastain. Justin Haley, who pit on the same lap, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, who all pitted on the same lap as Nemechek, just went down the pit road. Is Nemechek gonna pit? No, he stays out again. He might just run himself dry. So then, we are wanting to focus in on this right here. Blaney, Hocevar, gap between them. Lap cars could play a factor, of course. Chris Buescher pit. He did. Chris Buescher down the pit road. So's Ty Dillon. Hamlin's slow. Does Nemechek come in this time? I think he does. Yeah, John Hunter Nemechek down the pit road. Cody Ware down the pit road. This will give the lead to Bill Byron. Meaning you can clinch those most laps led for Chicken Alfredo. He's got those laps led locked up. But does any shenanigans happen? Byron on the top side. Where is Ryan Blaney? There's Ryan Blaney. There is Nemechek. Need to watch Blaney and Hocevar get up to Nemechek. Bill Byron is down the pit road. This will give the lead of the race to to whoever makes it out of this pack right here, Nemechek, Blaney, and Hocevar. And Nemechek is way too slow. Ryan Blaney circles around and takes the top spot. But where does Bill Byron come out? That would be the next question. Where does Bill Byron come out? I don't think he has a chance. Yeah, there's Byron. I think Blaney's easily going to get the lead. Yeah, we should go to commercial right now, shouldn't we? It's all going to be between Ryan Blaney and Carson Hocevar. As Blaney and Hocevar are going to come around this time by, almost contact there. SVG right there. Ooh, almost contact. Ryan Blaney, 5 laps to go here at Talladega. What a weird race here at Talladega. Yeah, it ain't over until we hit the white flag, is my opinion. That's how all these races go. The race is not over until we hit the white flag. And these guys also short pitted. Maybe they don't make it to the end as well. They all short pitted to try and, you know, get the advantage. And now Nemechek is in 4th. I don't think we're gonna have a caution, boys. I think we're going green to the end. 4 laps to go. Blaney and Hocevar duking it out. I don't think Ross can get there. It's gonna be about the lap traffic. Where does lap traffic go? And we got Justin Haley, not Corey LaJoy. We got Justin Haley up ahead, teammates with Carson Hocevar. Does he help Hocevar get to victory lane? Or does the 21 of Josh Berry, an affiliate of that 12 car, does he help him get to victory lane? As they're going to catch up on him this time by. And they're going 3 wide. They're going to block the whole track. The whole track is blocked. And Blaney to the bottom. Blaney able to get by quicker. Three laps to go for Ryan Blaney. Yep, 3 laps to go. The ticker's wrong. We're on 3 to go, boys. Does Hocevar have anything to give? I don't think. Is there any chance we get a caution? Maybe this pack right here. Maybe this pack. I just don't think it's going to happen. 2 to go. Hocevar able to get by. It is now Chastain and not Hocevar, Nemechek side by side. Lap car, Cole Custer. They get by him clean. Can Hocevar send it in going into the corner? No, he cannot. I believe we are going to hit the white flag. And really, there's only one more lapper they can catch, and it's going to be Tyler Reddick. It is going to be mono for this last lap as Ryan Blaney and Carson Hocevar to the inside. Does he split him? White flag in the air. Where does Reddick go? Reddick to the bottom. Hocevar able to clear Blaney for the spot. Can Blaney reel him back? No, Tyler Reddick is not for the win. It is Ryan Blaney and Hocevar. The Todd father. Blaney's only chance is off of 4. He's got the run. Off the tri-oval they go. Blaney does not have anything for Carson Hocevar. The first career win for Carson Hocevar is going to come at Talladega. Is it Hocevar's birthday? Really? Really? He won on his birthday? Thank you.
Calm your ass down. I'm not focused.
Oh. Carson Hocevar, 20 years old. Are you kidding me? Ah! Wow. I kind of wish we had a yellow. That would have made it a little more interesting. Carson Hocevar, according to my simulation, will get his first career victory tomorrow night, or tomorrow, over Ryan Blaney. I hate to burst everyone's bubble. It's not going to happen like that. But Hocevar will beat Ryan Blaney for his first career win. I'm calling it. It's going to happen tomorrow. If it does happen tomorrow, you have to retweet and show everyone that you know. Wow. Yeah, Ryan Blaney choked that shit. He had that shit won and he fucking blew it. All right, we're going to go through the results here. I'm also going to have the laps led and everything in case anyone is curious. Carson Hocevar wins. He wins the... Oh, I forgot the fucking race name. I was stupid. What was it called? The Jack Links. Yeah, Jack Links. I'm stupid. The Jack Links 500 at Talladega. He led 10 laps today. We talked about him. Talked about how he had not really led a lot. Ryan Blaney finishes second. Every single driver in the top 10 led a lap today. Ryan Blaney in second. Ross Chastain in third. Bill Byron in fourth. He was able to pass John Hunter Nemechek on the final lap. Thank you. Chris Buescher finishes sixth. Christopher Bell in 7th, AJ Allmendinger in 8th, Michael McDowell in 9th, and Joey Logano rounds out your top 10. The driver who led the most laps out of all those guys was Nemechek. He led 17. Then Zane Smith, the pole sitter, he's going to finish 11th. Chase Briscoe finishes 12th. Briscoe, the first driver of the entire field, the first driver in the field in terms of finishing order that did not lead a lap. He finishes 12th. With BJ McLeod, who also did not lead a lap, he finishes 13th. Ty Gibbs, who rallied back from being a lap down, he finishes 14th. I mean, Ross Chastain is the story of the weekend. He was a lap down after the first caution and drove all the way back to first. And then finished third. Driver of the day goes to Ross Chastain. Great effort by him. Alex Bowman in 15th, Ryan Preece in 16th. Bowman, Preece, and Reddick, neither of these guys led laps. Then Justin Haley, first car lap down with Cody Ware in 19th. And Stenhouse's gamble did not pay off. He finishes in 20th. SVG 21st, the Dillon brothers 22nd and 23rd. I got the hiccups. Hang on one sec. Okay, hopefully they're gone. Chase Elliott, last car, one lap down. He finishes 21st. Cole Custer, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch could not dig himself out of that hole that he got into himself early. Cindric involved in the crash. Bubba was basically stuck 3 laps down the whole race after he had to pit. The Todd father, he finishes 29th. Hamlin, 31st. Barry was just slow. And then everyone else DNF'd. Larson, he was involved in the accident. Same with Alfredo and Suarez and Jones, who flipped. Brad, he was involved in that as well. Yaley went off the track because of an engine thing. And then Riley Herbst was the one who ran out of fuel and just had issues and then decided to fucking quit. So there's your order. I'm going to go ahead and export these. 2025 Jack Links 500. And that is it for me. And I skipped the celebration. Well, I hope it was worth it for you guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a blast. I thought this stream would end at like 1 o'clock, but I guess it ended a lot earlier. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Let me go ahead and check out. Hang on one sec. Let me just check out how many likes we did and everything for today's stream. Damn, guys. Awesome work. We got 25 likes. We did not hit the goal to take a shot of Frank's Red Hot Sauce. That's okay. Maybe next week. We shall see. Basically, any money that I earn from this is going to go towards funeral expenses and bills. So, not really anything else for me to say, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Race reactions tomorrow in the Discord. If you guys are interested, make sure to join the Discord. I mean, come on, everyone's in the Discord. You got to join the Discord. Discord's cool. Yeah, join the Discord. Yep, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, as I like to say here on the channel, take it easy, guys. Have yourselves a good night. I fucked it.